breeding setup, don't we? This is Haverty and Arini going for round 2. I have a special order for them. I want some normal chicks. Enough. I got 4 spangles out of 4 last time. I want some normals. Arini's a normal. They're both looking good, and they're ready to go. These two, see, I started sitting on the eggs. There's 4 of them now. They are all blank. So I don't know. Actually, they both kind of have a swollen crop still, so maybe they're still not feeling well. But it's not looking good. But sometimes I don't see it until the last egg is laid, and then I get a couple of embryos. So I'm not going to throw it out or anything. She's definitely setting. So this little guy down here, Kyanite and Luna, are cooking up a whole bunch of eggs. I know there's fertility, but I haven't done a cull. The cull date isn't until Wednesday. So this is Neptune and his Athena. I just did their cull date today. Their hatch date is next Saturday, and so I checked him out. She had 2 blank eggs in there, and usually what that means is the first egg that she laid was blank, and the last egg that she just laid hasn't started to develop yet. But I always need the blanks, so I'm going to go back and check on Wednesday to see if that last egg started to develop or not, in which case I'll take it out and freeze it. I leave blanks in there because that way it's less of a raid on the nest. She'll have closer to the number that she started with. She has 4 eggs in there that are pretty well developed. I took the 5th one that was just barely a ring on the yolk. But the reason I left 4 is because one of them doesn't have any form to it. So I'm worried that it might have started to develop and fizzled. And it's just, muck in there instead of a developing chick. So I'll look at him again on Wednesday and make a decision about that. So 4 embryos, 2 blanks. And I'm betting one of those blanks is going to have an embryo in it by Wednesday. This is Ocean and Mist. I am so thrilled that I'm finally getting chicks out of Mist. She's a very high-value hen, and Ocean ain't half bad either. So you hear him squawking away. So she's on 5 eggs at this point, but the cull date's not until Wednesday, so we got time. And down here, I saw, this is Khalil and Demeter, and I saw them breeding today. So I'm really hoping Demeter is going to get to have some babies this time around. This is Shu and his unnamed girlfriend. I think I'm going to call her Aura. Shu is, I think it's Hindu, it's S-H-U. The god of air and wind and air. So I think I'm going to call her Aura, which is some other religion. So I think it might be Greek for a goddess of the breezes, or a goddess of the air, something like that. So that's Shu and Aura. They are going along gangbusters, in and out of that nest all day, loving on each other, ready and raring to go. This is, goodness gracious, who is this? Oh, this is Steel and Pythos, who last time I checked, their last 2 eggs had come out fertile. I'm going to check them again pretty soon. Maybe I'll find another embryo in there. We'll see. This girl is having some kind of problem. She has a giant egg bump. Her tail's bouncing, and it's been 3 days since she laid that egg in the bottom of the cage. So she should have laid another egg, and she hasn't. She's starting to look a little distressed. So I'm giving her some medical marijuana oil. It's juice. It's marijuana extract and coconut oil. Just to kind of give her a break in case she's egg-bound. I'm not sure that the egg bump is an egg-bound egg, though. It's very soft and squishy, so I'm kind of mystified as to what's going on here. But we'll see. I just set these 2 up. This is Snow and Cumulus. Cumulus is the gray guy. Snow is the girl, the white girl. They bred last time and Cumulus failed to fill any eggs. Everybody was sick last time, though. They actually, gave them some foster chicks, and they failed to raise them as well. So they were really not feeling good. So I'm hoping that this time around, they're both good. They both have good body weight on and the whole thing. So I am hoping. And he is making moves on her, which would indicate that he feels like he's ready to go. She might be lagging a little bit. She doesn't have, like, heavy egg. She feels good and healthy, but she doesn't have, like, big egg weight on or anything. So she may be on the downside of her cycle or, you know, just not quite ready to go yet. So these two could take a little while. This is... I just realized I have all of these siblings in a row. This is Lava, who is Steel's brother, who is Mist's sister. And Malachite. So these are the ones that I thought might have given me a dark-eyed clear last time, but the closer I look at that baby, the more I think she might be developing irises, in which case I did some serious messed up bookkeeping. And she would be a double-factor spangle. So, but the whole goal with these two was he split Detective's clear body. I want a baby girl with Detective's clear body. And I didn't get one last time, so we're going again. He is not the highest value cock in the world. She is a very high value hen. I'm trying to put some style and class on a Texas clear body line. This is Tuscan, who was completely ignored by Jade the entire time she laid 9 eggs. So I'm putting him back in here again with, this is Zinnia. Zinnia likes to lay eggs and likes boys, so hopefully this will work out a little better for them. This is, oh, look at her already in the nest. This is Prussian and Marble, who made me beautiful babies last time, and looks like they'll make me beautiful babies again. There's nothing like a bonded pair to jump right to the work, you know? And of course, Bubba Jr. here and Sif are now on 4 eggs, and oh my goodness, they're going to be stunners. And this is Bubba and Houdini. They have not been doing the... Oh, look. I think her steer's starting to turn tan again. They were not doing anything over there, so I moved them over here and gave them direct neighbors that were in the breeding mood. So I'm hoping they'll put it together. And I watched them for a while today because I was worried that maybe Bubba had aged out. Because he is 4 years old by now. But I see him... putting the moves on her. So it's her that's stalling this out, and I'm not clear why. But hopefully she'll like this setup better and start making some moves. I did see her go in the nest box today, so maybe something's happening there. This is my terrible, crazy little birds. So that little dominant female hen seemed to take this box, laid an egg in it, and while I had the other hen, this little girl pulled out, and I had taped up the front of this box to kind of reserve it for her because everybody else had claimed the other boxes. So I untaped it. This girl comes out of the nest, moves over to this box, and lays another egg in that one. Like, you cannot sit in 2 different boxes at the same time. So I took the egg out of this one, thinking maybe she had actually decided that this was her box, and then I taped it up and disrupted her. So I took the egg out of this one and put it over here. So she has 2 eggs in there, and hopefully she's going to go in and sit pretty soon because she is a pain in my you-know-what. She's a dominant hen, and she's chasing the other hens around and not letting anybody settle on boxes and the whole thing. And it's like, honey, just go in and sit on your eggs. Terrible beast. These 2, that's the blue pair. She's pretty serious. I think she'll be the next one to lay an egg. The recessive tides have claimed that far box over there. But she's not spending a lot of time in it. I think she might be off cycle a little bit. And this little girl is just a mess, so I don't know. They'll figure it out, though. So that is what's going on in the breeding shed. I've already decided that I am not going to foster any of Neptune and, what's her name? Neptune and Athena's babies. I already have 5 of their chicks, planning on keeping at least 2, maybe 3 of them. So I don't really need to foster more of their babies. We'll just take the 3 that they're going to produce and run with that. So, on the other hand, I do have quite a few birds in here that I have not bred yet successfully. I am really interested in this pair. I wish they would give me some fertility, but it's not looking good. And that's really upsetting because pewter has bred for me before. So if somebody's infertile in there, it is lemony, which she's my rock star double factor strangle, and I am not happy about that. I'm really interested in all three of these pairs. These are all actually Neptune's babies. Neptune, the purple guy up here. But they all came out gray, like their mother, who was Mist. This is Lava, Steel, and Misty. I have gotten no babies out of any of them yet, in spite of the... Oh, no, I got a bunch of babies out of Lava last time, and they were stunning, in spite of the fact that this male is pretty lame. As soon as I get the Texas Clear-Bodied chick out of them I'm looking for, he will go on into the world, and she will get put with a higher value male. And this guy right here is going to put all that great big feather and fluff and mask and everything on my recessive pied line. And this girl here is just going to be a rock star. Ocean is a high-value bird himself, so between the two of them, I expect every single chick to be absolutely fabulous. These two also. So these are all birds where I would consider fostering eggs. These two, Khalil has given me a bunch of chicks out of a substandard hen because he proved infertile several times before that. But now he's with Demeter. I'm expecting big things, and if they produce, those babies are going to be high quality because Demeter has size where they look like they're about the same size, but actually she's much bigger than he is. He's just all feather. So, and you always want to take a bird that's all feather and breed him to a bird that has some size to it. So these two down here, I think I already talked about them. So yeah, I would be looking for some babies to foster out of here. I would foster Bubba and Houdini. I'd foster an egg or two. So there's quite a few pairs in here that I would bother to foster, but my first pair up here, I have enough babies out of them, so I don't really need to. And Haverty and Irini, I also have a lot of babies out of them, so I don't really need to foster either. So, and there is Luna and Kyanite. How many eggs you guys got in here? Oh, 5. Very nice. I have to count embryos someday here soon. Okay, so that's what's happening in the breeding shed. Fosters are making progress. Other birds are making progress. I'm going to have some eggs to foster. I'm going to have some chicks. And I'm really hoping I'm done with my health problems. Okay.